Hello, folks. Welcome to Loop Learnings. And in today's topic, we will talk about four types of listening. So stay tuned and let's get started. So before I start today's topic, I would like to say that please watch the video to get a better learning experience and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. So pause the video, go ahead, hit that red button, subscribe, and then we will start. Okay, now that you have subscribed to the channel, let's go ahead and talk about today's topic. So, it's very important to understand the listener's style. Understanding the different listening styles and when to use them can help build your communication skill and make you a better listener. So, what are the four types of listening? There are four types of listening. First one is informational listening, then critical listening, sympathetic listening, and empathetic listening. So now let's go ahead and talk about these four types of listening individually in detail. First, informational type of listening. Whenever you listen to learn something, you are engaged in informational listening. This is true in many day to day situations in education, at work, when you listen to the news, watch a documentary, when a friend tells you a recipe, or when you teach computer to someone. All of those scenarios in day to day life, whatever listening is happening, it's happening as informational listening. Second type of listening is critical listening. Critical listening is a style of listening people use when they are trying to analyze and judge complex information that is being communicated to them. That's when the critical listening is happening. The word critical has multiple meanings, but in this case, it simply means that you are evaluating information and do not necessarily passing the judgment. So, critical listening is extremely important for you as a listener as well. You have to be critical listener. Not everything will fall under the critical listening criteria, but when things do, you need to be careful in analyzing the information and filter down the information which is critical and which is not critical. So whatever information is critical, make sure that you analyze that situation, ask question. Remember, the to become a better listener, you have to ask question. So critical listening is important skill. Of listening skill is sympathetic. Now sympathetic listening is an emotionally driven type of relationship listening. It's an important type of listening to use when trying to establish a deep connection with another person, especially when the person is experiencing adversity. So it's very important that you develop the sympathetic listening as well. We have to be sympathetic in certain situations to other people. We don't have to be blunt whenever we are listening and whenever we are deciding to take action. We don't have to be rational. We have to be emotional sometime, and we have to understand the other person's feelings as well. So that is sympathetic listening. The fourth type of listening is empathetic listening. When listening empathetically, we go beyond sympathy to seek a truer understanding how others are feeling. This is true when we are dealing with customers sometime, when we are dealing with our close relatives sometimes. We have to understand the other's feelings. When we are being truly empathetic, we feel what they are feeling. That's when you are being truly empathetic. We also need to demonstrate our empathy toward other, asking sensitively and in a way that encourages self-disclosure. So these are the four types of listening, and these four types of listenings are critical, I will say, and we need to adopt these four types of listening in our day to day life. So we become a better listener, and as a result, a better communicator, and as a result, a successful person in our lives. So that was the short session of four types of listening. I hope you have learned something. And even if you have not, please do let me know in the comments below. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you get a new video notification whenever I post it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. I will see you in the next one.